regardless of what you think about Donald Trump, regardless of what you think about this celebration, and whether or not it's partisan or nonpartisan, Americans have a lot to be proud of. And what I hope we will understand is that if you actually look at the Declaration of Independence and if you look at the American experiment, so much went into trying to craft this nation, whether it be from our state governments, our state constitutions, our federal constitution, our federal government. So much was done that was special and unique. We have the longest continuously active constitution in world history. We're not one of the older countries in the world, but we do have one of the longest serving constitutions. And that constitution was birthed not at the Constitutional Convention. It was birthed out of the philosophy that we see articulated in the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence didn't just lay a philosophical groundwork, it also laid a theological groundwork, the understanding that our rights come from God. And so what I hope we'll do at this 250th anniversary, amidst celebrating all of the various parts of our history, unique parts of our history, all the various things that the states offer. I love the idea that we're doing this idea as a great American state fair, because I feel like there's something uniquely American about the state fair, where we celebrate music and we celebrate food and we celebrate community and we celebrate God and we celebrate agriculture and we celebrate inventions and creativity. And look, the bottom line is if the left doesn't want to show up, or if these artists don't want to show up, good. I don't want them there. I don't want them there. I want to celebrate with other people who love this country and who are interested in preserving it and passing it on to future generations to do the same. So for all the artists that left, don't let the door hit you. I mean that sincerely. I mean that sincerely. You go do what you need to do. To all of the other artists out there that might like a really unique opportunity to participate, not because you're a big name, but because you love this country and you have a talent to put on display, come and do it. Come and bring your guitar, come and bring whatever it is you play, your violin, your fiddle, come and bring it. I would love to see that sort of atmosphere at this sort of celebration, where we once again remember something. And I'm gonna reference this with Ronald Reagan, a good friend of mine named Tani. She works with the Young Americas Foundation. She runs their middle school program. And they will bring students, middle school students, high school students, college students out to the Reagan Ranch. And the reason why is because the Reagan Ranch is actually very, very humble. If you actually look at the building itself, it's very small. The ranch itself is big and beautiful and gorgeous as far as like the acreage and the property. But the house itself is very, very humble. And Tani always likes to ask the students, why do you think it was so important for Ronald Reagan to bring world leaders to the ranch? And the students go through and they learn about the ranch. At the end of the day, she asks that question. And inevitably, she has students that will say, well, because if you wanted to meet the president, you went to the White House. But if you wanted to meet a couple of Americans, Ron and Nancy Reagan, who loved their country, you came to the ranch. Because the ranch represented something that was theoretically attainable for all Americans, developing their little slice of what it meant to be an American, to build it, to foster it, to raise a family, and to pass it on and to preserve it to future generations. So let's celebrate that this year, wherever you celebrate it, whether you go to the National Mall and celebrate it there, which is a great place to celebrate, or you do it somewhere else, or you just do it in your own home with your own family. Gather around, sing, have fun, talk to one another, celebrate everything this country has accomplished thus far. And then do one of the most important things we can do. Dream about what it has yet to accomplish.